We continue to follow breaking news. 2 people are dead after a small plane crashed near Honolulu's airport.
We have new video tonight showing the crash debris. It happened shortly after 3 this afternoon involving a Kamaka airplane that crashed on U'alena and Alolele streets.
Witnesses say the plane was flying low before it crashed into an abandoned building. No one on the ground was hurt. The CEO of Kamaka Air says the pilots on board were on a training flight.
It is with heavy hearts that Kamaka Air confirms the loss of 2 members of the Kamaka Air family in an accident at 3:13 this afternoon near Daniel Inouye International Airport. We are not releasing the names of the pilots until family members have had a chance to process this tragedy. We hope the media will give them the same consideration. In the meantime, we are making ourselves available to the Hawaiian Department of Transportation, National Transportation Safety Board, and the Federal Aviation Administration for investigation into this accident, and we will also share appropriate information with the media as it is confirmed over the coming hours and days. At this time, we ask for your patience. As you know, the urgency of getting correct information that not only offers a clear understanding of what happened, but ensure that the information is handled appropriately. Thank you.
Again, the crash killed 2 pilots with Kamaka Air. It crashed into a building on U'alena and Aolele streets near the airport. The streets have since reopened.
Recordings reveal that shortly after takeoff, air traffic control asked the pilot if they were turning right. The pilot responded, "We're out of control here." And air traffic asked them to try to level it off or find a runway.
We have team coverage of this tragedy. Jen Boniza has been on the scene all afternoon and evening. She joins us now with the latest. Jen?
Justin, you know, it's truly a tragedy. We're here on the Aolele side of this incident, and let me step out of the way here and you can actually see the building that the plane crashed into. You can see it just destroyed that staircase there, broken all the way down, and then of course you've got some rubble and debris remaining at the base of that staircase. Earlier crews had some barriers up as they were collecting evidence, as well as, I believe, removing the remains of the 2 people who had perished. Crews to remain on scene all night as they continue this investigation. And we were able to speak to officials earlier from HFD, Emergency Medical Services, as well as Department of Transportation, that shed some light on what they know at this point.
We had a Cessna 208 Kamaka Airlines plane crash into the building behind me here. 2 souls were on board, both perished. Soon after the crash, our airport firefighters, HFD and EMS responded to the scene very quickly to make sure that they put out the fire, cleared the debris, cleared the building to ensure there was nobody inside that got hurt. Great thing is this building was abandoned behind me, so nobody was inside at the time. Right now, our DOT and Kamaka Air are working with NTSB and FAA on the investigation that follows, and more details will come. But from all of us, our condolences go out to the 2 people in the plane who perished. Really sorry for what we see today.
It's a tragic loss. Our condolences go out to the Kamaka Air Ohana, and again, there's great teamwork between the state ARF and our firefighters who did fire control. So ARF had their water on fire first, HFD arrived second, assisted with fire control. We did interior search to clear the building. Fortunately, the building is an abandoned building, so this is the best case scenario. No one else was involved in 2 souls that were lost. So again, it's very tragic, and our hearts go out to the families and again, the Kamaka Air Ohana.
Our initial assessment was there were 2 deceased. And again, just so tragic, because we really are always hoping that there's somebody to help. And our concerns then were on the building. Part of the building was leaning over from the damage from the aircraft, so it wasn't safe underneath that, and the fire department kind of cordoned that off so it wouldn't be a risk to the rescuers. And then we just waited in case there was anybody in the building. But again, because it was an abandoned building, fortunately there was no one there.
And as Ireland was saying, that building is blocked off. No one is allowed beyond the entry point to it as crews continue to work there. And Department of Transportation had also said that it looked like the pilot did everything in his power to avoid other buildings that were occupied. A very busy roadway. This is near Sand Island and the airport, so a lot of cars going on the road here at around 3 p.m. And they also mentioned right above us, skyline here. The pilot to miss that, and also just behind us here are the fuel tanks for the airport. Now, had the pilot hit this, we would be talking about a much larger disaster with a many more people that would have likely perished. Again, our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of the 2 people who were in this plane who died today, and we will continue to follow this story as we get information. We'll share that with you. You can check us online and on our website, KH12.com. Live from Aulele Street near Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Jen Boniza, KH12 News, saying it back to you in studio.
Thank you, Jen. This happened in broad daylight, middle of the afternoon. Many witnesses saw the crash, and they tell us they could not believe their eyes.
Jill Kuramoto joins us live with more. Jill.
Well, yes, I am outside the Kamaka Air offices, and I can tell you that the shock of this tragedy is still raw, as many of those who were involved or impacted by this incident are still trying to process what happened. Now, earlier this evening, there were family members who were here at the offices. There were also friends and colleagues of those who died. They were out here, they were hugging, they were crying. And although we are not releasing the names of the victims, out of respect for the family and at the request of the company, we can tell you that the friends were telling us that both of these individuals were doing what they loved, that this was passion, was flying. Now, I can tell you that there were a lot of witnesses who saw this crash, and we spoke with several of them today to describe what they saw. Here's what they said.
Oh, I was just driving my car going up the on-ramp, basically. And I can see the plane kind of like it looked like it was trying to make a U-turn, but it was pretty low. So I was thinking, I don't think there's a runway right there. So I was like, that's kind of weird. Then I saw the flame. I couldn't hear anything, but I saw the flame come up and the black smoke.
We've been a couple buildings behind. It was tire shop. And when we arrived, I just up my head and heard loud sound, and it was super close to me, and then plane just turned left side, and I heard like not loud but sound like crash something like falling, and when I go here I see fire, and it was big fire, and crazy.
Well, I was at the airport catching my flight from Mokulele to Kalapapa, and all of a sudden I was outside and I saw this plane altitude and coming down. It looked like it was like over the United Cargo and going on towards, towards the main terminal, but it kept losing altitude and kept losing altitude and kept losing altitude until there was a big crash. And that's when everything just was black smoke. So I immediately called 911 and told them to send everything, ambulance, the fire, just every, thing to the area with Terminal 3 is.
Definitely shocking for so many people. Now, just a few minutes ago, there were some officials that left the Kamaka Air offices, so we know that the investigation is still ongoing as to what happened earlier today. And as we get more information, we'll be sure to share that with you. Reporting live from Lagoon Drive, I'm Jill Kuramoto. Back to you.